Hi guys, XYZ, and well, originally this was supposed to be part 8 of my Genji gameplay, and well, I guess this kind of still is part 8, but unfortunately I ran through some technical issues when I was trying to edit the video, and unfortunately I didn't catch this until it was too late. Unfortunately, I guess while I was recording, there was some kind of weird issue with my game capture device at the time, and well, I don't know. It's like the frame rate was just jumping constantly, and it was just causing a lot of stutter. And unfortunately, I didn't catch it until after I finished the game, so there was really no way for me to get back into replaying the game again. So I had to just work my way around this. So originally, I was just gonna break this into different parts too, but I really doubt people want to see a whole jittering characters and everything. I mean, it was just kind of a mess. So I had to ended up just taking the entire section that I recorded, and I have to just, well, make the best out of it by shortening the video itself by making it play faster. So everything's playing at 2.5 times the normal speed, because I really didn't want you guys to sit through about 45 minutes of recording and just having to look really kind of bad. And I gotta say, it was kind of interesting that happened, because I've never seen that issue before with my game capture. Oh yeah, in terms of the audio, well, I mean, the audio was kind of working okay, but since I'm going 2.5 times normal speed, I doubt if anyone want to hear squeaky voices for the next, 18 minutes. And, honestly, I think it would probably get a little bit annoying. It probably would add some humor, but honestly, I doubt it would be well worth it. Originally, when this issue first came up, my original thought was to just get rid of this section of gameplay to begin with, but that would have been about 45 minutes of gameplay just unaccounted for, and all of a sudden just appeared at a different location. And if I did that, then it would just be a huge mess in terms of the plot and make the game even more confusing than it needs to be. Well, I'm not saying that this game's plot is confusing, but I think you need as much detail to really somewhat understand this game. And after that, then my next thought was to just, quit the entire project. I mean, I was kind of considering just deleting everything, maybe starting from new again. But honestly, I'm not sure if I really want to do everything from scratch again. I mean, I know I'm kind of jumping the gun by talking about stuff that's already happened, and kind of not really referencing, in-game commentary. I'm kind of going more post-commentary in this one, but just in general, this game is one of those games where you play maybe once every few years. I mean, it's not really much of nostalgia, but it's something you probably play when you're just bored and have nothing really to do, and I guess that was kind of my case. And really, I don't feel like playing through this game a second time, at least not in a short gap for where I finished. Well, in the end, I decided that, well, completely throwing out all my videos would have been pretty silly, because then I would have just done all this gameplay for nothing, and it just been a huge waste of my time, except maybe for a nostalgic appeal, I guess. But I decided to edit this, hopefully kind of get some of a reference. It's not pretty. I mean, I can still see it stuttering, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And hopefully the rest of my videos are nothing like this. I mean, I still have to check. And I mean, it's pretty sad, actually, that this had to actually happen. I guess that's why you shouldn't really do recordings late at night when you're tired, because most of the time you're going to be, skipping the checks, and unfortunate things are going to happen. Even after experiencing this also reminded me of a similar situation from the past. This is not my first time doing Genji gameplay. I actually tried doing recordings back in 2011, around the time I started YouTube, and I mean, weirdly, I had technical issues there as well. And what's even more of a coincidence is exactly the same area of the game, and I mean exactly this whole NetherRealm sequence right here. I mean the exact same area, and I just thought it was pretty astonishing. It was like it's like this game doesn't want to be recorded whenever I try to do it. It's like this game just hates me or something. But back then, I was using the Easy Cap, that really cheap game capturing device, and well, everything seemed to have recorded alright. I mean, I didn't really seem to have any issues, but whenever I tried to edit the video and try to upload it onto YouTube, I mean, I had the issue where it kept failing to upload it. I mean, everything worked okay in the video editor when I was trying to make the video, but in terms of just uploading it, it just didn't seem to work or something. Not really sure why that was. I mean, at first maybe I thought it was YouTube or something. Maybe they were doing updates, but I don't know. It had to have been something with the video, because I think at the time I was trying to upload a few videos on the same day, and the other ones worked okay, but for some reason this particular one just didn't seem to work at all. So I ended up I tried editing it again, and I don't know. I guess maybe the video just got corrupted or something, some weird issue, and I don't know. I mean, I had no choice but to just completely like get rid of that section of gameplay, but I mean the same reasons. I mean, I didn't want to create more confusion, so I just had to make the hard decision just to completely, get rid of all my gameplay that I had up at that point, which it really wasn't that much, but I don't know. It's just the fact that I wasted my time then just doing some gameplay, and of course I never checked any of it beforehand, so same situation, I guess, or similar situation. I mean, I've had issues with recordings in the past, just in general. I mean, my game capture, and I mean, it works out most of the times, but there are just occasional, playthroughs where I get those videos where the audio and visuals don't sync up correctly. It's like the audio is about maybe 10 seconds behind or something. So I ended up having to just edit the video manually, which takes about 3 or 4 times as longer than it needs to be. But I mean, that one's a little bit more manageable to work with. But this issue, though, with the jumping frame rates of going up to about 70 frames per second, which I see it a little bit impossible, at least with this device. I don't know, it was really a first for me. And unfortunately, there was really nothing I could have done. I mean, I don't know if there's really any software or anything that could really fix this. Well, anyway, with the technical issues aside, I guess to break a little bit out of the commentary field is just to give a little overview of what this video was supposed to be. And well, pretty much Yoshitsune and his gang arrived in NetherRealm, which is kind of the living world for the spirits. And at the start, everyone is separated. It's like they're all at different parts in this area. And eventually Yoshitsune meets up with his old master, Kichi, and he tells Yoshitsune that he needs to collect the shards to a mirror that allows him to get back into the human world. And anyway, after Yoshitsune tries to get into a different section of the NetherRealm, he meets up with Busan, and they both team up and I guess try to find a way to collect the rest of the shards. And in the process, they do meet up with the spirits of the former bosses from the original game, Dawn of the Samurai, which I gotta say is a good touch. It kind of has a good nostalgic feel to it, I guess. And for the most part, it was an interesting section in this game. I did like it, and I guess for the most part, it did kind of shed some feel from the original game. I mean, if I really had to critique anything, I would say maybe it's just the fact that the whole place, though, the whole NetherRealm place, just feels a little bit confusing at times, because it's like I'm going through a giant maze. Oh yeah, and you know what? Besides that, I think the other issue though would probably be the whole platforming again. Like I said before, this game is not really great when it comes to platforming, and they decided to just throw it in heavily in this section, and make it one wrong mistake or send you back down to the ground floor, and then you have to retry. Not really the best part though, but other than that though, I mean, this part it's okay. Well, anyway, I think that pretty much covers what I wanted to say, and well, I mean, it was just an unforeseen incident. I mean, we can't plan for everything. Sorry for kind of going out of character there, kind of breaking the whole commentary feel and just seemed a little bit unprepared. But I mean, this was just off the cuff, and I just had to kind of go with it. I mean, hopefully the rest of the videos would not be like this, and I could just continue how I normally did them. Yeah, but anyway, I'll just leave the rest of the video for you guys to watch, or try to watch. And just hope for the best. This is Devil Hunter XYZ, and until next time.